Dear students, in previous class we discussed about hyperbola and its forms, and today we will learn some problems on hyperbola and let us see how to do the problems of hyperbola. Problems on hyperbola. Objectives of this class. On completion of this period, you would be able to solve the problems on hyperbola. So, recap. On previous class, we learned the standard equations of hyperbola and its forms and its elements. So, first form of the hyperbola, the center of in first form, hyperbola center is 0, 0, and hyperbola equation is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals to 1. Here in black color ink given, it is represents the equation of the hyperbola, where b square equals to a square into e square minus 1. Center at C 0, 0. You can see in the figure. Transverse axis along x axis. Length of transverse axis equals to 2a. Length of conjugate axis equals to 2b. Foci at S plus or minus a, 0. Vertices at a plus or minus a, 0. In hyperbola, we have two vertex and two focuses, two vertices and two focuses are foci. Equation of directrices are x equals to plus or minus a by e. So directrix also we have two, so two directrices. So let us see how the questions are coming and how to solve. First problem, find the center, lengths of axis, length of latus rectum, eccentricity, vertices, foci, and the equations of the directrices of the hyperbola. 16x square minus 25y square equals to 400. Here the equation is given and asking its elements, that is center, lengths of axis, length of latus rectum, eccentricity, vertices, foci, and the equation of the directrices. So this type of questions we observed in earlier classes, in earlier chapters, that is parabola and ellipse. In the same way, in hyperbola also it is given, and we will follow the same procedure for what we followed to parabola and ellipse problems. So in parabola and ellipse, first we taken the equation and converted it into standard form. Among the forms, we are concluded to we decided which one is suitable, and we will fix it and compare its elements. So we will find, or we will get the relevant elements for the equation. In the same way, here hyperbola elements also we can find easily. So let us see. Solution. First, given equation is 16x square minus 25y square equals to 400. Dividing with 400, we get x square by 25 minus y square by 16 equals to 1. X square by 5 square minus y square by 4 square equals to 1. And comparing this with the standard equation, x square by a square minus y square by b square equals to 1. This is represent the first form of the hyperbola. So center at C 0, 0. Length of transverse axis equals to 2a, that equals to 2 into 5, that equals to 10. Length of conjugate axis, that equals to 2b, that equals to 2 into 4, that equals to 8. Length of latus rectum, that equals to 2b square by a, that equals to 2 into 16 by 5, that equals to 32 by 5. Eccentricity of the hyperbola equals to under root of a square plus b square by a square. So E equals to under root of a square plus b square by a square, that equals to under root of 25 plus 16 by 25. Root 41 by root 25 means 5. So in the denominator we write 5. 4c at s plus or minus a comma 0, that is at s plus or minus root 41 comma 0. Vertices at a plus or minus a comma 0, that is at a plus or minus 5 comma 0. Equations of direct recess are x equals to plus or minus a by e, that is x equals to plus or minus 25 by root 41. So this is what we get the elements of hyperbola. So the technique is first observe the equation and convert it into a standard form and compare it what we have the forms among that, take which is nearer to given form and then compare its elements, then we will get the required information what is asking in the question. Now let us see another question. This is also in the same way. Number 2. Find the center, lengths of axis, length of latus rectum, eccentricity, foci, and the equations of the directrices of the hyperbola 9y square minus 16x square equals to 144. So equation given and asking the elements. So, so let us try like in the previous question. Solution. So given equation is 9y square minus 16x square equals to 144. Dividing with 144, we get y square by 16 minus x square by 9 equals to 1. In the previous question, we have x square at the beginning. Here, first term, we have y square by 16. So, it is represents second form of the hyperbola. So, we have to take the second form and compare it. Then we will get the required elements of the second form. Or here what are the equation is given, what are the elements is asking, we can fix it by comparing with second form. So in the denominator we can convert as a squares, like 16 we can write 4 square and 9 we can write 3 square. So the equation is y square by 4 square minus x square by 3 square equal to 1. On comparing with the standard equation, we get y square by a square minus x square by b square equals to 1. Center at C 0, 0. Length of transverse axis equals to 2a, that equals to 2 into 4, that equals to 8. Length of conjugate axis equals to 2b, that equals to 2 into 3, that equals to 6. Length of latus rectum equals to 2 into b square by a, that equals to 2 into 9 by 4. 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, so that equals to 9 by 2. Eccentricity E equals to under root of a square plus b square by a square. that is equals to under root of 16 plus 9 by 16, that equals to 5 by 4. Root 25 equal to 5 and root 16 is 4. Vertices at A 0 comma plus or minus A, that is at A 0 comma plus or minus 4. Foci at S 0 comma plus or minus A, that is S 0 comma plus or minus 5. Equations of directrices are y equals to plus or minus a by e. In first question, the preferences is given to x-axis. Here we are giving to y-axis because hyperbola is on the y-axis now. That is y equals to plus or minus 16 by 5. That is 5y minus 16 equals to 0. That implies 5y and another equation because plus or minus. So another equation is also comes if we took minus. So 5y plus 16 equals to 0. So two directrices we have. One is right side of the center and another one is left side of the center. Next, number 3. Question number 3. Find the center, vertices, eccentricity, foci, length of latus rectum, equations of lateral recta, and directrices of the hyperbola. 9x square minus 16y square plus 72x minus 32y minus 16 equals to 0. Given hyperbola is 9x square minus 16y square plus 72x minus 32y minus 16 equals to 0. So here first and second questions are different with the third question because here in the equation apart from x square and y square we have x and y terms also. So we can easily say this is not belongs to first and second form. It is belongs to either third or fourth form. So according to that we have to convert or we have to transform near to the third form or fourth form. In order to that we are taking 9 common from x terms and minus 16 common from y terms. Then first for x terms we are adding 16 and subtracting minus 6, adding 16 and subtracting 16 so that it is a chance to get a square plus 2ab plus b square. Similarly, y terms we are adding 1 and subtracting 1. Now it is in the third line it it is not 2x, it is 8x, because in the above line we have x square plus 8x. So here wrongly spelled, or it is typed wrongly. Instead of 8 it printed 2, or it typed 2. Actually it is a 8x. 8, it can be written as 2 into 4. So here 4 act as a b, that's why we added 4 square and subtracted 4 square. So in bracket first 3 terms, if we observe, it is in the form of a plus b whole square. And now y terms, we can say a plus b whole square means y plus 1 whole square, and that equals to 144. Next, this 144 came by adding constant terms. After multiplication we get and dividing with 144 we get, it is x plus 4 whole square by 4 square minus y plus 1 whole square by 3 square equals to 1. So here x terms came starting or at beginning, so it is we can say in the form of x minus h whole square by a square minus y minus k whole square by b square equals to 1. So here you can see, and it is in the form of third. We can fix, because x minus h whole square is comes in the third form at the beginning, or in the first term, or in the first fraction. So now we decided the given equation converted, and it is similar to third form. So we have to compare the given equation with third form so that we can know the elements of the given equation of hyperbola. On comparing with above equation, we get center at ch comma k, that equals to, here we have x plus 4 means we can write x minus of minus 4. So h is minus 4, and y plus 1 means we can write y minus of minus 1. So k value is minus 1. So h comma k equals to minus 4 comma minus 1. So center is minus 4 comma minus 1. Length of transverse axis equals to 2a, that equals to 2 into 4, that equals to 8. Both the forms, the length of transverse axis is the same, and length of conjugate axis equals to 2b, that equals to 2 into 3, that equals to 6. Vertices at a, h plus r minus a comma k. Yeah, two vertices are written at 1. That's why we taken it as a h plus r minus a comma k. So at a, minus 4 plus r minus 4 comma minus 1. then that is a. If a value is plus 4, then it is 0 comma minus 1. So capital A, vertex capital A, 0 comma minus 1. For negative, A1 is minus 8 comma minus 1. So here we have two vertex, that is A and A1, two vertices. So one vertex A and another vertex A1. By combined we say vertices. So if we take H plus A, we get A, and H minus A, we get A1. Now see the eccentricity, E equals to under root of A square plus B square by A square. That equals to under root of 16 plus 9 by 16. That equals to 5 by 4. So root 25 by root 16. Root 25 is 5. Root 16 means 4. So eccentricity equals to 5 by 4. It is surely greater than 1. 4C. Two focus points are included in one, like here H plus R minus A comma K. So H plus A represents one focus and H minus A represents another focus. So 4C equals to minus 4 plus or minus 4 into 5 by 4 comma minus 1. So minus 4 plus or minus 5 comma minus 1. Here A value is 5. So for positive we get 1 comma minus 1, and for negative A we get minus 9 comma minus 1. These two are called 4C. So one focus is right side of the center and another focus is left side of the center in the hyperbola. Length of latus rectum equals to 2b square by A. So 2 into 9 by 4, that equals to 9 by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are 4, so 9 by 2. Equation of lateral recta are x equals to H plus R minus AE. X equals to minus 4 plus or minus 4 into 5 by 4. So x equals to minus 4 plus or minus 5. X equals to 1 and x equals to minus 9. Equations of directrices are x equals to H plus R minus A by E. X equals to minus 4 plus or minus 16 by 5. That is x equals to minus 4 by 5 comma x equals to minus 36 by 5. For plus we get minus 4 by 5. For minus we get minus 36 by 5. So these are two directrix for the hyperbola. Now we see another question, that is number 4. In 1, 2, that questions or equations belongs to first and second form, and in the third question the equation is belongs to third form. Now let us see the fourth question. It may be fourth form or third form, because apart from x square and y square, we have x and y also. So find the center, vertices, eccentricity, foci, length of latus rectum, equations of latera recta, and directrices of the hyperbola. 4y square minus 9x square plus 90x plus 8y minus 257 equals to 0. So here the equation is given and asking its elements, and the equation is at the beginning, or by the seeing equation or observing the given equation, we cannot fix now it is either third or fourth form. So after simplification we can conclude it is either belongs to third or fourth. So we have to simplify, we have to bring the standard form. So write solution, and given hyperbola is 4y square minus 9x square plus 90x plus 8y minus 257 equals to 0. Write near to the y square for y terms, that is 8y, and put together the x terms, that is x square and x terms, right at one place, and constant at last. So like this, 4 of y square plus 2y minus 9 of x square minus 10x minus 257 equals to 0. Now add 1 and subtract 1 for first bracketed terms, and similarly add 25 and subtract 25 for second bracketed terms, because in the first bracketed terms 2y means 2 into 1 into y, so b value 1, so b square also 1, that's why we added 1 in first bracketed terms. For second bracketed terms 10 we can write 2 into 5, 2b, so b value is 5. So to get a plus b whole square form or a minus b whole square form, we have to add b square, because there is no b square here. So to get in that form, we are adding 25 and subtracting 25, that is 5 square. Now in the first term bracketed, first 3 terms are looking a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So can write it 4 into y plus 1 whole square, and 4 into minus 1 minus 4 as it is. The same way, second bracketed terms, that is for x terms, first 3 terms we can write 9, already it is a common, so 9 of x minus 5 whole square, and minus 25 into minus 9, 225 plus 225, and minus 257 is there, that equals to 0. And 4 into y plus 1 whole square minus 9 into x minus 5 whole square equals to 36. Adding constants, and if we bring right side, it is become 36. Dividing by 36, we get y plus 1 whole square by 9 minus x minus 5 whole square by 4 equals to 1. That is y plus 1 whole square by 3 square minus y x minus 5 whole square by 2 square equals to 1. So here, after simplification, we have y terms are in the first fraction, we have y terms in the numerator. In the second term, or in the second fraction, we have x terms. So it is clearly known that, clearly showing it is a fourth form. It belongs to fourth form. So we have to compare it with the fourth form, and then we will get the elements. On comparing with the standard equation, y minus k whole square by a square minus x minus h whole square by b square equals to 1. So here y minus k and x minus h should be kept in bracket. Here brackets are unfortunately missed. We have to kept. After comparing, we can write center at c h comma k, that is c 5 comma minus 1. Length of the transverse axis equals to 2a, that equals to 2 into 3, that equals to 6. The length of the conjugate axis equals to 2b, that equals to 2 into 2, that equals to 4. Vertices at a, h comma k plus or minus a. So here the hyperbola is on the conjugate axis, or it is transverse axis is parallel to y axis. So the preference is mainly goes to y axis, or parallel to the transverse axis. Y axis means as a y axis, here transverse axis is acts. The difference is it is parallel. So in ordinates, we give preference to ordinates because ordinates are changes in the fourth form compared to third form. In third form, abscissas are preferred, or abscissas are mainly takes role, but whereas fourth form it is shifted to ordinates. So what it says, at a h comma k plus or minus a, that is at a 5 comma minus 1 plus or minus 3, eccentricity E equals to under root of a square plus b square by a square, that equals to under root of 9 plus 4 by 9, that equals to under root of 13 by 3. 4c equals to h comma k plus or minus ae, that equals to 5 comma minus 1 plus or minus root 13. Length of lattice rectum equals to 2 into b square by a, that equals to 2 into 16 by 5, that equals to 32 by 5. Equations of lateral recta are y equals to k plus or minus ae, that is y equals to minus 1 plus or minus root 13. Equations of directrices are y equals to k plus or minus a by e, y equals to minus 1 plus or minus 9 by root 13. Summary. In this session, you have learned to solve problems on standard forms of hyperbola. So we have 4 forms. First 2 forms, the center is 0, 0, and the first form is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals to 1, whereas the second form, y square by a square minus x square by b square equals to 1. And another 2 forms, that is the third and fourth, is the third form, and fourth form contains the center is h comma k. So equation of the third form is x minus h whole square by a square minus y minus k whole square by b square equals to 1. And fourth form, y minus k whole square by a square minus x minus h whole square by b square equals to 1. And we know the elements. Comparing the given equation with standard forms, then we will know how to find the elements. So here we solved some problems when the equation is given, and after comparing with standard equation we know the elements and we will substitute, and it is easy to find its elements, whether the equation is a first form or second, third, fourth, whatever it is in the form we can find easily. Questions from previous papers. First one, find the center, lengths of axis, length of lattice rectum, eccentricity, 4c, and the equations of the directrices of the hyperbola 4x square minus 9y square equals to 36. So the equation is given and its elements are we have to find. So we can do this as we done it in the chapter parabola and ellipse and in earlier classes also. Now we already done 4 problems like that. Same we can do this problem. So first we have to take the given equation and convert it into a standard form. The given equation is only x square and y square, so we can say it is either first form or second form. So we can convert it and compare it with then we know the elements what are asking in the question. So this is the procedure we already knew, so try it. Second one, find the center, vertices, eccentricity, foci, length of latus rectum, equations of latera recta and directrices of the hyperbola 16x square minus 9y square minus 32x plus 36y minus 164 equals to 0. So here also we have to do in the solution like first one. So take the given equation and here if you observe the equation, it is some more terms. Apart from x square and y square, we have x and y terms. So it is belongs to third form or fourth form. So it is we can fix after simplifying and bring the standard form, then we decide it is third or fourth. So you know how to bring and how to compare and then how to substitute, so we can easily find the elements. Third question also same. So here also asking elements of the given hyperbola, so as we did, and same apply to here also, that is take the equation and simplify and convert it into the standard form and compare and substitute. So this is the procedure we knew, and if you have any doubts you can ask me or message me or you can WhatsApp me, whatever you have doubts, and do the exercise problems which are given in our textbook. And any doubts we can discuss, you can ask me and we will discuss in next class. Thank you.